Hi, I'm Justin, a developer here at ZingChart, and for this demonstration we're going to be creating a graph using the ZingChart library in a PHP environment. So to be clear, there's no JavaScript in this demo. One thing you'll need before you get started is to actually download this PHP wrapper from ZingChart's GitHub. The link is shown below. After you've done that, you're going to need to put that library in the appropriate directory, assuming you already have the PHP server up and running. And now the first thing to do is to create an empty PHP page. Here's one already made. So you'll just need to include the ZingChart library script tag at the very top, and there it is. And that's basically it. So all we're missing now is the actual PHP wrapper code. So to include that, you use the keyword include, lowercase z c.php, that's what we called it, and you're done. So now you'll want to bind the chart that we are creating to an HTML element, and we'll put it in a div, and we'll call it mychart1. Alright, and then, okay, now for the actual chart configuration, for this chart, we're just going to make it very simple. We'll do an area chart. So you're going to need to create an instance of the ZingChart object. In this case, we'll call it zc1 equals new capital Z, capital C, like before. And you have to bind it to an HTML element as your first argument, which we called it mychart1. There are other options that you can pass into the constructor, such as chart type, areas1, bar, line, etc. The default is area, so I'll just show you how the default works to begin with. Otherwise, you can explicitly set that yourself. We've got an instance of the object, so now we need to set some of the data. To do that, you call a method. In this case, we're going to be setting the series data for our area chart, and it's done like so. There are actually a couple of ways to do this. We'll go through the first way, maybe the easiest way. This is how to set your first series data. Alright, and then we did that, and then now you save it, render it, and there is your first area chart. And this is the data that we've collected from right here. So of course you can connect this to a database, but for this example, everything here is going to be hard-coded. But just know that you can connect to a database if you desire. Since this chart is kind of boring, we're going to add some more data to it. One way to do this is just like I just showed you. We'll add a new series to this chart. Let's put a title on the chart. So method name is called setTitle. Hopefully these function names are pretty intuitive. So let's see, mychart1, there it is, save it, render it, and it looks like that. And that's pretty cool. So now let's put a subtitle on there. It's pretty much done the same way. So by me saying subtitle, what do you think we should call it? Yeah, subtitle. So there it is. Okay. And oh, you'll also notice that the charts are interactive, and that's because ZingChart is a JavaScript charting library, so you can interact with these charts, and the default behavior is to put a crosshair on there too. So your next question might be, well, that's cool and all, but why does it say series 1 and series 2 instead of something useful? So all right, let's go ahead and update that. So let's see, zc1 set series text, I think we call it, yes. And again, there are multiple ways to do this. For this way, we're going to pass in an array. And since our plot has 2 series, it's expecting 2 values. So let's call this one apples and this one oranges. All right, let's see if that works. And yep, yeah, it does, works. And apples and oranges, there it is. Okay, so this is what we're calling the level 1 way of getting started with making charts with the ZingChart PHP wrapper. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to chat with us at zingchart.com. Thank you.